Good night. Good night, my peeps. Rock and come in. Rock by your neighbor. So when I go in the evening. I don't know what me have a talk about this evening, but anyhow, I'll find something to talk about because we'll always have something to talk about, eh? Always have something to talk about. Wagwan people, wagwan. When are they? Late, you know. Late. Wagwan people. Family from all over the globe. Big up everybody. Big up everybody. Big up everybody. Big up everybody. Guys, as you come in, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to share the YouTube channel. Remember to turn on the notification bell. That every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to be notified. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, guys. Anywhere you guys are watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Wherever time zone you guys are watching from. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. Like up the live and share the live. Yeah? Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, my friend. Big up on yourself, my people. Yeah. I want to start out by motivator, big up yourself. I want to start out by saying I will not take any disrespect from any PMP supporters. Yeah? I see over the few weeks now, some of them come across my channel and they are being very verbally abusive in the comment section. Yeah? When you're going to call me names and all type of things, yeah? It's not going to work on my channel. If you guys want to challenge me on the facts, with all pleasure, do so. Yeah? But don't come on my program, on my social media platform, trying to be disrespectful. Yeah? Just because I'm speaking the truth. If I'm not speaking the truth, point it out in the comment section. Yeah? If I'm not speaking the truth. But don't come at me. Right? Because I'm talking the truth. Yeah? And I have put many of you guys that is being verbally abusive on mute. I don't block you. Because you guys always watch the channel and I want the views. You understand? Louis, speak of yourself. I want the views. I want the shares and the likes for the message to go out. Yeah? So I have put many of you guys on mute. Yeah? So you guys cannot comment on my social media platform whatsoever. None of my social media platform. You guys can comment on that support the PMP criminal organization. Yeah? I'm not talking about those who want to hear the truth and for the truth. Yeah? I'm talking about those who support the PMP criminal organization. Yeah? And they don't want to hear the truth. You understand what I mean? You are about to have liver failure. Better get that check. The blood of Jesus again. See here? You better come off of my program about liver failure. You know about me. Explain to me. Explain what, Louis? Explain what? Explain what? Woman, warrant. I send back that to the sender in the name of Jesus. Yeah? Okay. What go on? Pick up yourself. So, Get that out of the way. Any PMP believe, say, me a talk garbage. Yeah? Me not debate, you know. Because we not debate PMP. You understand what I mean? But, on set the record straight in the comment section and let we have it out in the comment section. Since I'm not talking the truth, yeah? Since I'm not talking the truth, point it out in the comment section and let us have a debate. Don't get verbally abusive in the comment section. Me know me black, me know me big, yeah? One of them do one program, and he win, and it was all about me. When he say me favor ape, you understand what I mean? And all of these things. These people always, right? Always behave as if they are gods, and you must not talk anything about the criminal organization regime, PMP. You know what I mean? But guess what? Me not afraid of nobody whatsoever at all. Yeah? Me not afraid of nobody whatsoever at all. You know what I mean? So me put on our side everybody that get verbally abusive in the comment section from the PMP. Me put on up on mute. So no can comment on me thing again. You understand what I mean? You can't comment on me thing again. But hear me now. Let me talk. Let me talk now. Let me talk. The Dennis Gardner saga. We talked about it last night. And we're going to talk about it again. Because it getting stink. And today when we listen on TikTok and listen to the PMP vloggers and listen to the excuses, right, about this corruption, you have to really wonder. You have to really wonder. Remember, you know, guys, remember this. It is the PMP criminal organization, MPs, spokespersons, Dr. Dawes and the one of them. You understand what I mean? You're talking about Mark Golding and all the bloggers, right? They are speaking out against the healthcare system in the country. They say all manner of evil about Christopher Tufton. Yeah? About Christopher Tufton and how Christopher Tufton spent how much money in the healthcare to rebuild our hospital. I'll know the hospital. Mark Golding said it is the worst overrun when the hospital is not overrun. They speak the worst about it. They look on the internet and they search for the worst hospital in the world, right? And they post it on social media and said it is Jamaica. You know what I mean? They do all of these things, but yet still the PMP is in the hospital system robbing what poor people supposed to get. You saw them people are wicked and corrupt. You saw these people wicked and corrupt. A statement put out by custom. And on that receipt, it's a receipt, not statement. It is a receipt. Happy Easter, right. The receipt put out, and on the receipt, you have UHWI, the University Hospital, right? And the money is on the receipt. $251,700 and something dollars in US. And when you work out that to Jamaican money, it is $40 million. And what this $40 million bought? It bought dialysis. No, it never stated specific the item, but it said medical equipment and furnitures, right? And when you look on the name and the address, on the receipt, it stated that this equipment is going to 18 and 3/4, right? Hope Road. Yeah? Hear me now. The university hospital bought something, right? The attorney general found the receipt and was looking for the items in the hospital. Nobody can give account for the equipment that the university hospital have bought. When them check the address and go to the address, they found every equipment that the UHWI have bought. So they dig deeper down in the investigation, and that was where they found out the massive loophole at the UHWI that the PMP criminal organization is using for years on top of years to rob the Jamaican people. Yeah? Dialysis machine around the hospitals in Jamaica is very short. Yeah? It's very short. And one would be so happy to see the University of the West Indies, yeah, bought these 12 dialysis machines to help the poor people of Jamaica. Let me tell you some of the things that is taking place in our healthcare system. Let me tell you something. And Dennis Gardner Company pointed out clear to us. Do you know that you have doctors in Jamaica, right, sabotaging the equipment in the hospitals for the patients, right, to come to them, for them to look after? Many of these doctors that work in government hospitals, they sabotage the equipment. Some of them even damage the equipments them in the hospital just because they need the patients them to come at their private practice for them to look after them because they need the money. Remember, the more services the government hospitals offer, the less money private doctor earn. So when they sabotage the system, when you're sick, have no option but to run to a private doctor. This is how corrupt the system is. And Dennis Gardner proved it. Dennis Gardner knows it. Listen to me. The hospital short the dialysis machine. Yeah? And him use the system, get the dialysis machine and put it in his hospital. Charging the people of Jamaica, those who want the dialysis machine, to use it. Charge them to use it. If the UHWI did have all of these dialysis machines, many people would not have to pay to use it. But them not see that we are there. Them not see that we are there. You understand what I mean? According to some PMP supporters, Dennis Gardner bought the equipments in his name. And when they come to Jamaica, Customs said to him, Dennis Gardner, to get the government, go to the health minister, right, for some tax exemption to bring in these equipments and furnitures in the country. According to the comrades, Dennis Gardner did not went to the health ministry. Yeah, he went to UHWI because they have tax exemption up there. to clear it for him. Yeah? But listen to me. Listen to me. PMP is just trying to find a way out. They're just trying to find a way out. Nothing at this heart not happen like that. The thing was bought in the university hospital. You hear me, guys? The thing was bought in the university hospital. Name, not Dennis Gardner or Jack the name. All right then. If Dennis Gardner did bought the thing in his name or the company name, why Dennis Gardner, according to Comrade, why Dennis Gardner did not go to the health ministry and ask them for tax exemption? Me know so they would not give him tax exemption. Me know so they would not give him. Because the equipment that he's bringing in the country is going to help the people of Jamaica. So they don't have no problem. And it worse because he's a member of parliament. He's part of the opposition. He's not people like me and you. You understand me? He easily can get a 5% or a 6%. But he chooses to go the corrupt way because the system is there. For years, they're sabotaging the system. Dennis Gardner himself published a statement yesterday that he's doing business with the UHWI for 20 years now. 20 years. Yeah? He said all of these things is happening for 20 years. No, is it that Dennis Gardner is confessing that he's robbing the University of the West Indies for 20 years now? 20 years? Huh? Guys, when I hear me, tap yes if you not hear me, please. Tap yes if you not hear me, guys. Please add tags. Tap yes if you not hear me. Somebody is benefiting from the corruption that is taking place. Thank you, Louis. At the UHWI. Somebody is benefiting. Not only that, somebody is benefiting at the wharf. Somebody is benefiting at the hospital, and somebody is benefiting at the wharf. And we don't know how the eater food mentality stay already in Jamaica. We know how the eater food mentality stay already. Everybody want to eat a food. We want to ask Dennis Gardner how much money he have paid, right, to get all of these dialysis machines and furnitures in the country. Because the UHWI don't just use the tax exemption, so you understand what I mean? He have to pay somebody within the hospital to get these things through. For him to get the tax exemption, he have to pay somebody within the hospital. May I tell you? Or somebody who work in the hospital that have control over this tax exemption thing is a part of Dennis Gardner company. It's either. It's either or either. Here, we have MOCA investigating this matter. We have the FID investigating this matter. We have the PMP investigating the matter. We have the Non-Integrity Commission investigating this matter. And I don't know how many other agencies is investigating this matter. This is how serious it be. This is how serious this get. It can't be that we have the PMP in opposition and the PMP is stealing more than the government. It's always be the next way around. Not this way that it is happening. You always see government because government is spending a lot of money. Yeah? So you always look for corruption in government, but not in opposition. Not in opposition. And the PMP right now, have more corruption over the 10 years than the government that is in power. This goes to show me that these people have mastered corruption over the years, over the 18 and a half years. These people master corruption. Aluma Samba tell us that when they were appointed board, they make sure that they appoint PMP to lead this type of institution. Yeah? And listen, you just can't go on it. You just can't go on it. She speak the truth. You have a lot of PMP up there at the UHWI. A lot of people who supported the criminal organization PMP. And that is the reason why Dennis Gardner could get away with this thing. Yeah? Get away with it. And Mark Golden going to say to us that Dennis Gardner or his company did not breach or did not break any laws in Jamaica. But the last time we checked, it's just a simple Google search to check if it is against the law to use government agency, right? To scam government agency of taxes. Remember, you know, UHWI is the last thing they should do, right? Is to grant private company, right, access to use the tax exemption. That is not corruption. Magoli, that is not corruption. Tell the Jamaican people, look back over again if that is not corruption. And to make the matter worse, this man, Dennis Gardner, go pay $10.1 million. So if Dennis Gardner don't do anything wrong, Mark Golding, why Dennis Gardner go back to custom and pay $10.1 million? Because you say Dennis Gardner, you know, don't do anything wrong. Dennis Gardner don't break no law. You understand what I mean? But yet still, Dennis Gardner went and paid $10.1 million. Dennis Gardner himself said him no do nothing wrong. So Dennis Gardner, if you don't do anything wrong, why you go to the custom and pay $10.1 million? We confuse. You know, try to confuse the public. And you confuse me too. You know, confuse me because me just not understand. I just don't understand. After Mark Gordon read the report, you know, of the Auditor General, you know, Mark Gordon read it. And Mark Gordon said, the Auditor General mentioned Jack Den in the report that Jack Den have used the UHWI tax exemption thing and bringing too much something in the country. And Mark Gordon, I go said to me, say, him not have no fact, him not have no evidence of Dennis Gardner break any law. Eh? Come on, man. Come on. We have to stop these corruption in the country. We have to stop. It can't continue like this. It can't continue like this. When you check out the Jamaican Corruption Index. From 2016, I think we went up 2 places. And from we went up, we never move again. And is that because that's the government fault? It's because of the opposition fault? Because the opposition in power and the opposition have create more corruption than the government. And it look bad on the government. Unless somebody go to prison, it will send a different signal. Because a prison work this, I know. If me and you do what Dennis Gardner do, a prison we dead today. No? What do you think about it now? If me and you as a small man use the tax exemption system in any government agencies, yeah? A prison we gone. Prison we gone. Right now, probably we not get no bail. Because we're still in lockup. So why Dennis Gardner and others can do it and not go to prison? Eh? Somebody have to pay. A signal have to send. For him to resign off the PAC and resign off Mark Golding opposition bench. Is that enough? It's not enough. And the thing is, I need MOCA, FID, the Integrity Commission, and others to investigate the company itself. Why? Because this man have many contracts with the government. And if he rob the government of so much taxes, can you imagine what he have done over the years, having government contracts? Yeah? Dennis Gardner, the government must withdraw every other contracts that they have with Dennis Gardner. Withdraw them. Yeah, man. He breached them. You find yourself in a corruption, you breach the contract, end the contract them. It's simple. End every God Almighty one of them. Because you're not worthy of having any government contract. And let me see if the government really are going to make Dennis Gardner have this bag of contract. Yeah? With him dishonesty. I don't support it. And I will never support it. Yes, I mean? The government must act and take away this contract that Dennis Gardner have. Because he's not worthy of it. And they must dig deeper down into his company. This man built a 3-story building. 3-story building. Illegally. Without a plan. Without the approval of Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. And guess what? Make it worse. Dennis Gardner is on the board that approved plan for the city in Kingston. Yo. Yeah, tell you boy, trust me. Donkey said the word no level. And he really no level. Me I tell you. And from that day, Mark Golding should tell Dennis Gardner to step aside. And Mark Golding did nothing about it. Nothing Mark Golding not do about it. Yeah? And the man breach. Right? The thing. And build up a 3-story. 3-story. Yeah? And Mark Golding never act. Never act. And now he might come tell we say, he man no do nothing. He man no break no law. PMP corrupt. PMP corrupt to the bone. And let me tell you something. A lot more things going to come out. A lot more things going to come out. Because Dennis Gardner should never go to the custom and pay any money whatsoever at all. As a matter of fact, the money that Dennis Gardner pay, right? It's way more than the $10.1 million. Because they said Dennis shipment alone with the medical equipment and the furniture, right? The taxes them that on those stuff is $23 million. 23 million. So when Dennis Gardner go pay 10 million for? And who collect that money from Dennis Gardner down a custom? Because if something under investigation, how can you go and do something like that? Dennis Gardner knows say him couldn't go to the new CEO at the UHWI. Him knows say him couldn't go up there, go give them no money at all. So him go a custom. What kind of links? Him have a custom that him can go a custom and pay the $10.1 billion. Me not understand. Me not understand. Me feel, why never just wait until? Because remember, say you breach the custom act, you know. You breach it. And for you breach it, there is a penalty for you to pay. You understand me? And when you breach the custom act, right? And custom decides, say, boy, they're going to charge you. Yeah? For breaching the thing. You know how much they're going to charge you, you know. Until they decide, you know. And you can't dictate to them how much you want to pay. And them decide how much you are going to pay. So what if customs say, all right then, you have to pay $70 million. Because right now, you know, Dennis Gardner can pay up to $70 million, you know. He can pay up to the custom can charge him up to $70 million for what he have done. And I think that's one of the reasons he coward. He getting coward. Yeah? Aaron go pay $10.1 million. He corrupt bad. It corrupt bad. And in all of this, we don't hear anything from the spokesperson of health. Remember, when Nationwide break the news, right? Dr. Dawes came out, and according to him, we must blame the minister. And he said that he's going on a marathon, yeah? And he's going to do some videos, and he's going to post them on social media, right? And he's going to bring some things to light, and he's going to let the Jamaican people know what is taking place at the University Hospital of the West Indies. Him do two series, him do, yeah? And he lay out some things and, you know, tell the Jamaican people a look a bit, because according to him, he did his investigation into the matter, and this is what is taking place at the university hospital and this and that. All different type of things. But what Dr. Dawes have explained in those two videos is nothing compared to what is going on now. Go and listen. Go and listen to the two videos that Dr. Dawes posts, right? And look at the Auditor General. And look at all what is taking place right now. It's far from the truth. Where is Dr. Dawes in all of this? Is it Dr. Dawes, one of the owner, yeah, or shareholder of Jack Den? Is that the reason why Dr. Dawes cannot come out and say anything in the matter? Let me ask the question again. Because we see Dr. Dawes pictures, we see name on the board of directors on the Jack Den group of company. And he denied it. He said he's not a shareholder of Jack Den. Right? But we are asking the question again. Is Dr. Dawes a shareholder of Jack Den? We need answer. Yeah? Why Dr. Dawes, why Mark Golding have to be speaking on behalf of the spokesperson on health. This is not Dr. Dawes. People, this is not Dr. Dawes. Remember, say Dr. Dawes was always vocal. You understand me? He always come out. Corruption like this. Yeah? Dr. Dawes first at the wicket. Yeah? Come out. Telling the Jamaican people what is going on, what he thinks. Yeah? But we can't find Dr. Dawes, people. We can't find Dr. Dawes. Somebody tag Dr. Dawes and ask Dr. Dawes what is going on at the University Hospital of the West Indies. You know, ask him. And ask him if he is a shareholder of Jack Dead also. You understand? Ask him. Because we don't know why he's so silent. We don't know why he's so silent. But we need answer. We need answer. We need a lot of answer. We need a lot of answer because we have a lot of questions to ask, guys. A lot of questions. We hear the Watchdog group come out and they made one statement. Yeah? And that is it. One statement they make and that is it. You understand me? But we know that we can't look to any Watchdog group to stand up for the Jamaican people when the Jamaica Labour Party is in power. Or when corruption, right, is taking place within the criminal organization of the PMP. Yeah? We can't look for anything or any action being taken by these watchdog groups whenever time the criminal organization regime is in any corruption. You know the reason why they come out and say something? Because they see social media blaze like fire. Yeah? And the people them now arrest the corruption. They came out and say something. People attack them. Tag these watchdog groups in videos and text messages, receipts, and all of these things. And they can't bear the pressure. So they come out and make one statement and they gone back in their shell. You see, if any corruption like this did happen under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis or any of his ministers, the watchdog groups would on every media houses giving interview. They write every day in the newspaper. Yeah? They are all over social media. Yeah? Giving their opinions, protesting against the government. Only person that they have strength for is the government. They can't hold the criminal organization regime accountable for what they have done to the people of this country. Because at the end of the day, it's the people of the country is suffering. It's the people of the country is suffering. You know how much people around Jamaica right now need to use the dialysis machine and they can't afford to go Jack then. They can't afford to go to any private institution. And no heart them not have, man. No heart them not have. You see, something come to my mind a while ago, you know. Something come to my mind a while ago. You see, some country build their economy, right, on their healthcare system. Yeah, man. Some country make millions, trillions of dollars of the healthcare system. Yeah? And the type of food that they are offering to their citizens is not healthy. Yeah? Why? Because they build the healthcare system, the economy of the healthcare system. In Jamaica, We don't build our economy of the healthcare system. We encourage people to eat healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. But at the same time, we need some good hospitals to offer people spectacular customer service. But we, over the years, we have been seeing doctors and surgeons and all of these people trying to invest in the healthcare system by building private hospitals. Many of these doctors, all right, look here, and this is what some nurses explain what is taking place in the healthcare system in Jamaica. One nurse stated that if a doctor wants to do a surgery on a patient, right? Remember, they go to the private doctor and they need to do a surgery. You know what the doctor do? The doctor use the hospital, the government hospital, do the surgery, yeah? Collect the money and put it in his pocket. Because a fiend patient, but because him not have nowhere to do the surgery, him go to the hospital and do the surgery and put the money in them pocket. And many of the time, these things happen in the hospitals. These doctors is using the government agencies for their own benefits. I want to point out one. One heap of robbery, highway robbery is taking place all over Jamaica in our hospitals. Yeah, man. It happen. It happen, man. Well, if a doctor don't have the equipment for one of his patients to do certain tests, right? Him call somebody at the USWI and tell them to make this patient do this test and send back the result to his office. No, the R fight, man. R fight. Let me tell you something. It's for Jamaica to move forward. We have to cut out the corruption. It's simple. We have to cut out the corruption. We can't continue to strive like this as a nation. We can't continue. You understand what I mean? And this is one of the reasons why I said the government must send a signal with Dennis Gardner. Because me hear Andrew talk on many occasions that corruption, he's going to cut it out and it need to stop. The eater food mentality, be him talk about it. But Andrew must realize that if him not start within the cabinet, him can't get rid of it. Him can't get rid of it. And it's the same thing me say about the crime and violence. I know that the government is making progress in fighting criminality in Jamaica. But the government must go further and target the politicians and tell them to let go of the criminals within the communities. Because it's not like they don't know them, you know. Every politician know every gunman in a them constituency. Every politician know serial killers in a them constituency. Because of them same people there are hold down, right? This community for them. That is the reason why they can go back to parliament every 5 years. So if you want to get rid of corruption We have to start from within the parliament. We cannot continue to have our parliamentarians get themselves caught up in corruption and then don't get a spat on their hand. It can't work so. It can't work so. It's going to look like we have two laws. Yeah? Or we have many laws. We have one for the politicians, one for the rich, and one for the poor. Yeah? That's how it's going to look. You understand me? Like we have a lot of laws in Jamaica for specific people. It can't work like that. It can't work so. It can't work so. The government must take a stand. Take a stand, my Prime Minister. Take a stand. Teach these people a lesson. Once and for all. As soon as I go get rid of corruption. Soon as I get rid of production. We can't have productivity. I mean, the Prime Minister talk about it too. Talk about productivity. And according to the Prime Minister, it is the crime and violence is playing a big role in productivity in this country. It's not only crime and violence alone. But if we continue to have the politicians, right, stealing away from the country and stealing away from the people, it hamper productivity. It hamper productivity because as so we want to go forward, so them a pull we backward. You understand me? If you buy $12 dialysis machine for the hospital, and when you look, it ain't our private hospital, it hamper productivity. It hamper productivity. It can't. These things. Me I tell the boy, no, it rough. It rough. And it's not easy to talk about these things. It's not easy. Can you imagine a man buy 12 big garbage bin, right? For $3 million. $3 million. And then when he come in the country, them sell it back to the government. From the government. For $11 million. $11 million. The UHWI have the tax exemption where them can use and get these garbage bin. And they make a local man use them. Get the tax exemption. Bring in this garbage bin. And sell them the garbage bin. For I want a flipper. I must flipper or blipper. It's such a word. Why? Just me. A corruption are wicked. A corruption are wicked. Me I tell you, me never know say something could happen. I never know say something could happen. You rough. You rough people. You rough. These are the worst part of it, guys. The worst part of it. And when them buy the thing them and come sell back the UHWI, when UHWI have the tax exemption, when them can use for themselves and order what they want. Jesus Christ. The thing is, we want to know who is benefiting. We want to know. The hospital need to come out and tell us. And I am praying to God that these agencies that is doing the investigation, they would hide nothing. But they would just come out and tell the Jamaican people exactly what is taking place at the hospital. Because they will do the investigation and hide it. You know? Me know say, the Non-Integrity Commission will do the investigation and hide it. Me know that. You understand me? And many other agencies that is investigating this matter. Yeah? If they find out the truth, they're not going to come out and tell us the truth. They're going to hide it. You get that? You don't know they never be there yet, man. No. And let me tell you why they're going to hide it. It's because of the PMP. It's because of the PMP why they would hide the most important information out of the investigation. So no, that's a PMP stay. That's a PMP stay. We have a lot of bodies investigating the matter. Right? And we know that even one of these agencies must be credible. Yeah? Must be credible. So indeed, we are lookout. We are lookout and we need the truth. We need the truth. We need the truth. You understand? Me see them move the heads. Right? Everybody that was in charge of the UHWI, me see them move them. Yeah? But it's much deeper than that. It's much, much deeper than that. The Ministry of Health must dig deeper down into the hospital and find out the root cause. The root cause of all of this that is taking place. Yeah? And sweep house. Sweep house. It can't be that you get rid of the top of the tree and still have the root down there. It's going to spring up back. It's going to spring up back. The government need to get rid of the root. Because you fire the head. But the root is still there. The corruption is still there. The government need to get rid of all of these people in the hospitals that is rooted and grounded in the corruption. I bet you any money that if the government leave it to stay like this and don't get rid of the root, you see all of those managers and CEO that they appointed, they're going to be corrupt. Me not ask you. I tell you. They're going to be corrupt. Yeah? They're going to be corrupt. The government need to remove all of the people them at the bottom and just make the hospital completely new. Completely new. For years we have struggled with our healthcare system. You know? For years we have struggled with our healthcare system. When you do a survey, when you ask the Jamaican people, what is your biggest concern in this country? They will say to you, and the diaspora, they will say to you that is crime and violence and our healthcare system. And I've seen where this government have come and the government have pumped billions, millions in the healthcare system to revamp our healthcare system, build over our hospitals, make them brand new, put on bed space on the hospitals because we're not suffering from beds in the hospitals. What we are suffering from is space to put the beds. So the government extend these hospitals, build over these hospitals. And they pump so much money in there, and yes, still don't lose so much money. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. You understand? It doesn't make any sense. And the thing is, why people like the politician can do it and get away with it, and the small man can't get away with it. And that's the problem. That's a part of the problem, I mean. That is part of the problem. The same thing go for the goose, it go for the gander. You understand what I mean? If the small man can't get handcuffed and go to prison, it is the same thing with the politician. What different? What is different? The man come and the man boast, the man publish statement. Say 20 years he might use the hospital for, and not even know no handcuff can go upon the man. I mean no say if I did one small man, then the handcuff him can go to prison. Politician is bigger than the law in Jamaica. PMP is bigger than the laws in Jamaica. Man, come on here, man. Government do better than that. No, the government. No, listen. You know what I said? My government is moving to what did I call the word? Generous on the PMP. I'm moving to generous on the PMP, man. Because me can bet you any money that if it was the PMP in power, right? And these things happen. You hear Peter Bunting say? Peter Bunting said when he win and become the security minister, Andrew Holiness have to go with shots because he going to send him to prison. You don't think I joke in the make? You don't think I joke in the make? Peter Bunting said when he win, Andrew have to go wear shots because he going to send Andrew to prison. This a governmental move to South and PMP. The amount of corruption that PMP get away with, they should never get away with so much corruption, and they're in opposition. Listen to me. Unless somebody over the Jamaica Labour Party a benefit from the corruption of the PMP too. I must that why none of them not go to prison yet. Eh? No must that make none of them not go to prison. Because we can't see how them are rob the country as so much of taxpayer money. And one of them left tax free. Nobody no go to prison. Eh? It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, man. Remember me tell you, this is a sign. Eh? This is a sign. The government are play too nice with this criminal organization regime. Eh? Criminal organization. Man, listen to me, man. Andrew, but you better be wise. You better be smart. Let me point out something to you. You know why the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holiness have to create NARA? You know why? You see, the government want to move at a speed to develop this country. Right? They want to move at a speed to develop the country. But they cannot move at any speed to develop the country. Why? Because you have some people in some high places, right, that serve PMP and they are PMP. That when you bring government contracts to them, when you bring government plans and so forth to them, you understand what I mean? They take the tour around the procurement. You understand? They take the tour around it. And when you look, the government have a road to build. And they are waiting for the procurement and the red tape to come through for the government to start the road. And when you look 3 years, 4 years pass, and no road not start build yet. Because they drag their foot around the procurement process. When the PMP in power, when the PMP put in a road and something, everybody just go through the red tape and the procurement fast, and roads start to build. Why? Because they might get a piece of the food too. But this government nah give nobody no food for it. So they might take their tour around the procurement issues. Yeah? And Andrew realized that. See, some PMP are hold back the government. Andrew realized that some PMP in these high places, in some government agencies, is holding back the government for the government not to move as fast as they want to. So Andrew create NARA. Because NARA will move at a faster speed. You understand what I mean? And he can do what he wants to do as fast as possible. PMP corrupt. When you say corruption, a matter of fact, they must move the meaning from corruption and put the meaning of corruption is PMP. And when you say PMP, it don't mean no People National Party. It means corruption. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. In the PMP 18 and a half years in power, I'm telling you, if the PMP, right, never have so much corruption under them belt, Jamaica would have been far away today. We're not looking to the people. Jamaica would be a far way today if it wasn't for some corruption within the criminal organization regime. A real thing. Corruption stop growth, stop productivity within any country. And it happened to Jamaica. Under PMP, the country didn't move forward the way how it ought to. Why? Because of the PMP corruption and top of corruption and top of corruption. The PMP was just benefiting themselves than the country that we live in. The PMP don't care about Jamaica. PMP just care about themselves, and that is the reason why they find themselves in so much corruption. You think if the PMP was focusing on the Jamaican people, they would find themselves in so much corruption? If Dennis Gardner did really want to help the people of Jamaica, you think he would find himself in that corruption there? The man would just buy his own equipment, clear his own equipment, and pay the taxes then. Because he knows a good health care in Jamaica, people will pay for it. So it no matter how expensive your equipment and your furniture is, yeah, if you buy them and bring them in, it's a must that you're going to make back your money. Especially you buy the 12 dialysis machine. The hospital across Jamaica, short of dialysis machine. We know so you're going to get a lot of customers going to come at your hospital, Dennis Gardner. But you don't care about the Jamaican people. You just care about yourself and you corrupt. So when Mark Golden come talk about in the statement that your dialysis machine is helping Jamaicans because no dialysis machine is in the hospital. Bullshit. In the first place, if you didn't care about the Jamaican people. And look, listen to me. Listen to me. This just come to me a while ago. This just come to be taught a while ago. If I am going to use government agencies, you understand what I mean? Oh God, man, me going to use my conscience. I am going to use my conscience because the USWI, I make me use the tax exemption. You understand what I mean? To bring in 12 dialysis machine and furnitures. The hospital not have none. You understand what I mean? And many hospitals across Jamaica don't have no dialysis machine. Since me going to bring in 12 and uno give me a blind, right? To use uno tax exemption system thing. Yeah? Make me bring in even 5 more and go no 5 and me take 12. Since uno being this good to me, for me to using the tax exemption, because uno has saved me a lot of money. Yeah? Let me bring in 5 more and give uno the 5 and me take the 12. I don't think that would have look right now. I don't think that would have look. It would look better on Dennis Gardner's side because at least him using conscience. Him losing conscience, yeah, in bringing 12 himself, using the tax exemption, and in bringing 5 fee the hospital. I don't think that reasonable. I don't think that reasonable. But them are people who, as I said, no care about nobody but themselves. All they need is themselves. That me telling you say, we are big up Andrew, Because of Andrew alone we see who cares about the Jamaican people, You understand what I mean? Andrew alone care about the people of Jamaica. And this man we see, put the people first at all times. This man we see who put the people and the country first at all times. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. PMP only cares about the criminal organization regime and themselves. They don't care about the Jamaican people. They don't care about the Jamaican people. Them heartless. Them heartless. Yeah? And can you imagine if the Jamaican people, right, did give the PMP a chance last year to form government? Can you imagine the type of corruption that would take place? Miss Love, they know. They know. Of course they know. And let me tell you how me know some Mark Gordon know. From the first time Mark Gordon joined the press conference and said that he's not going to comment on the matter. Yeah? Mark Gordon knew about the situation. Yeah? You hear Mark Gordon said when they asked him the question in the press conference, Mark Gordon said that he's not going to comment on the matter. Why? Because it's certain media house is pushing the narrative. Yeah? And he have no evidence, and the Attorney General did not mention any name within the report. Listen how Mark Gordon lie and wicked. Mark Gordon said the Attorney General report did not name any company. Yeah? So if the Attorney General did not name any company, how the hospital knew offhand which company involved in the corruption at UHWI? Because the CEO, right? The CEO of the university hospital came on Nationwide, and Ricardo asked the CEO, do you know the 4 companies that involved in the corruption? He said, yes, but I will not name those companies. So how Mark Gordon Ricardo asked him again, those 4 companies named in the report? He said, yes, the name in the report. So how Mark Gordon going to tell us that the Auditor General did not name the 4 companies in the report? Why did I tell you? Well, hey, when me say Mark Gordon lie, man. Mark Gordon lie. I have never seen a politician lie like Mark Gordon, and him bare face with it too. In bare face with it too. The man lie and in bare face. You don't go listen to the interview again, no? You don't go listen to the interview again. If you don't think I lie, me I tell Pa Mark Gordon. And that's why the PMP no like when me talk, you know. The PMP no like when me talk. That's why them a try to be disrespectful. Yes, I mean, and call me names. Because them know say me I talk the truth. Mark Gordon said it. The man said the Auditor General no call, no name, so him now go comment on the matter. But here Mark Gordon, here them twist up Mark Gordon. I think a Chevron. After they ask Mark Gordon, and Mark Gordon answer the question, say him now go comment on the matter because the Auditor General no name any company in the report. Right? Chevron asks a follow-up question. Chevron asks Mark Gordon, based on the question that my colleagues asked just now, yeah? Do you spoke to Dennis Gardner about the matter? Yeah, Mark Gordon said, yes, I spoke to Dennis Gardner about the matter, but I will not disclose what I talked to Dennis Gardner about. So if the Auditor General no name anybody on the report, Mark Holding, any company or whatever, why you go talk to Dennis Gardner? Why you talk to Dennis Gardner about? Mark Holding tap your line, man. You think of people like that, man? You just lie for no reason, brother. Even when there is nothing to lie about, you just lie. The nurse who did run out of St. Andrew, right, Miss Love? Run out and Andrew when the lady died during the pandemic from complication. Where is she now to speak out against corruption? Do I? Me don't know, Miss Love. Me don't know. Dopey bat blogger. Richard, you're right, you know. Yeah, me a dopey bat blogger, but yesterday over here, no. Which is lawyer skill which is lawyer skill. That's what he was using. Miss Love, we are talking about Miss Love. With liar skill. My goalie does no liar skill. My goalie does lie. My goalie does lie. My goalie does lie for no reason. My goalie is a liar, not a liar. Liar. We get what you say, Miss Love. We get what you say. We get what you say. There is no reason for Mark Gordon to lie. There is no reason for him to lie. It's the same way Mark Gordon going to write his letter and say, Dennis Gardner did nothing wrong. Julian Robinson said, Dennis Gardner, Jack didn't do nothing wrong. Oh God Almighty. The PMP criminal organization blogger is saying the PMP, Dennis Gardner, him not do nothing wrong. So if him not do nothing wrong, why am I roll up and down? Why am I going to fire him? Why am I going to pay $10 million? Why is under investigation? Oh no, come on, people. Corruption or corruption. And if it happen from both sides, they must feel the full brunt of the law. I mean, I tell you, you may not come in and take off from a party if them find themselves in a corruption. We are lick out against them too. Yeah? And me talk from early, from the government win the election. Me say to the government, me do that video, and me say to the government, ministers them, me say if we don't know, say we don't friend them when I go appoint a certain agency, them hand touches, and them not honest, or no don't appoint them. Or no don't appoint them because at the end of the day, right? Andrew it go affect. And Uno and the PMP is out there like dogs, like wolf, looking for to eat. You know what I mean? Me talk it already. Me say if anybody on the government side have any friend that they want to appoint and they know say the friend them not honest, they know say the friend them touches, or no don't appoint them in sensitive areas. As a matter of fact, not appoint them at all. Or no use people who is trustworthy and will do the work that the Jamaican people is paying them to do. Under this government, under this prime minister, we burn corruption. No corruption. Remember, it's under this government you find the least corruption. Check out any government in the history of Jamaica. Under this government you find the least of corruption. Anything you hear the PMP out there talk, tell them to prove it. They can't prove it. Him can't prove it. Him not have nothing to say, but tell lie. Malcolm no must. Him not have nothing to say, Malcolm. Nothing him not have to say but tell lie. Believe you me. Him not have nothing to Him not have nothing to say but tell lie, man. Tell lie. The letter that Mark Golden, me want to ask. Me go ask all around the panel life to go on X or go on Google and try to find Mark Gordon letter that Mark Gordon write and read it and see. I don't read it because I have to be AI. It can't be nothing else. It can't do nothing else. Mark as a big lawyer, commercial lawyer, Eh? Write that letter? You mad man? No man. Eh? Me want to listen to Nationwide morning. I'm just dying to listen to Nationwide morning. And John Davis, when he pull up that letter and start to read that letter. Because me don't know what that. Me don't know what that. I have to be AI. It can't be nothing else. But guys, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, because some things that is buried, yeah, I expect the investigation to bring up all of these and give us answers. Yeah? Yeah, man. We need the investigation to dig up what is hiding and give us all of this information. Guys, me want to understand, I'm here trying to understand, me I puzzle my brain around it from yesterday. From yesterday to today. Let me ask you a question. Please answer in the comment section. Is Dennis Gardner allowed to go to custom and pay $10.1 million to custom? Is Dennis Gardner allowed to do that? Me don't know, me not bright enough. I want to find out if him allowed to. Because the matter is under investigation. How can Dennis Gardner go to custom and pay $10.1 million when the thing is under investigation? And remember this, at the PAC, the CEO of the hospital said that custom don't want to deal with any individual companies. Because it's not the individual companies that defraud them of the taxes. It's the UHWI. The hospital CEO tell us that custom is dealing with them and want to deal with them, not the individual company. So how Dennis Gardner come to custom and pay money? Me not understand. Me I beg you, make me understand in that comment section. Me not understand. And that me want closure. Me want closure for. And me can't get no closure. Me I try dig up information. Me I try to ask people all across my space. We see if him allowed to, because me can't understand. Because me can't see how he would allow to do that based on the statement that they have made in Parliament. If the statement that they made in Parliament, right, and it's true, and Dennis Gardner should never go to custom and pay the 10 million. I want another corruption. It's another corruption. Miss Love, and Malcolm, me no know. Him said him not do nothing wrong. But let me tell you something. Mark Golding and the PMP immune to corruption. And that is the reason why Mark Golding would come out and say something like that. The PMP immune to corruption. The PMP immune to corruption. As much as I am calling on the Watchdog groups to come out and lick out against Dennis Gardner and the PMP, sometimes me want to have mercy upon them too. Because they themselves immune to PMP corruption. You understand? And some of the time they don't really come out and say nothing because they know say a PMP DNA. You understand me? Boy, I tell you guys, me don't know. But me I try to get some information based on this matter. Because I don't see how comes the man would go to custom and pay the money. On what basis? He rough, man. He rough. He rough, people. He rough. But you see, we want to thank everybody who joined this live at nights or in the morning. You understand what I mean? We want to thank every Jamaica Labour Party supporters and everybody who is not a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party, but they vote and they speak up for the truth. We want to thank you guys. Because if it wasn't for you guys on this matter, Mark Golden would not take any action against Dennis Gardner. You think it's the media houses them in Jamaica? Why Mark Golden get rid of Dennis Gardner? You think any watchdog groups or support, why did Mark Golden get rid of Dennis Gardner? It's because of the pressure that we apply on the social media space. Because we not give up with the penny every day. We are rinse it. Yeah? Mark Golden fall to the pressure of the bloggers on social media and get rid of Dennis Gardner. Yeah? The social media space and something for ramp with. It's powerful. It's dangerous. Yeah? Very, very dangerous. And we want to say thank you to everybody who is on the live and those who are on the For You page. Continue to support Jamaica. Continue to speak out and speak up, because all of us want to see Jamaica go back to the place where it once was. Yeah? Yeah, man. Beautiful Jamaica. You understand me? Today I was saying to myself, yeah, I know in Jamaica right now on Easter Monday, is either people at sports day, people playing cricket, people playing football, or the churches them having sports day, or people having party, or people going to the river to cook, family going to the beach. You know what I mean? And I was saying to myself, you know, there is no holiday like holiday in Jamaica. When it's holiday time, you feel it. The whole atmosphere in Jamaica, everything is just nice. Everybody just come together, celebrate holiday in Jamaica. It is beautiful. But in foreign country, oh God Almighty, when a holiday, you not even know say holiday. You not even know say holiday. Yes, I mean. So let me continue to fight for our local island. Yeah? Jamaica land we love. Let us continue to speak up and speak out. Because at the end of the day, you know. Yeah? A free country. A free country. And we can't let others to destroy our country. Yeah? We can't let others to destroy our country. Like the criminal organization, baby. Listen to me. You see, I didn't have power to get rid of the PMP criminal organization. Would I get rid of them long time, you know? I would get rid of them longer than my time. Yeah? Me I go write one letter and send it to the Sir Patrick Allen. When they call a post there again. The Governor General. Me I go see him write him a letter and ask him if he have no power to get rid of the PMP out of our country. The PMP as a political party. If he have no power can get them out of the country, he must go ahead and do so. And let the country form a different opposition. Yeah? Because this one is past corrupt. This one past corrupt. Is there another word out there stronger than corruption? We want to use it to describe the criminal organization regime. PMP. Well, trust me, guys. I don't pray for PMP. I don't pray for Mark Golden. Hey, you know, say Mark Golden now run. Me see the Gleaner put out that Mark Golden are going to bring the PMP in a 2030. Me hear Mark Golden on the fix saying that he's going to run because the people have confidence in him and want him to run. But listen to me. Based on these development and them thing there, Mark Golden have no chance. Mark Golden have no chance. May I tell you? Mark Golden have no chance in the next general election. Yeah? So if Mark Golden feel that he can win the most honorable Dr. Holiness in the 2030 general election, eh? You have a sad mistake. A matter of fact, you think you see beat me yet? If you ever run against Andrew Mark, are your worst nightmare. Because Andrew Michael Holness going to win the entire 63 seat. And by then, it's going to be 64. Because we're going to turn Portmore into a parish. So the whole 64 seat, Andrew will win from you easily. The Jamaican people have that confidence in him. And the amount of work that this man going to accomplish in the next 4 years. For your dear Busmus tell you think a cool breeze, Mark. For your dear Busmus tell you think a cool breeze. You understand what I mean? So I want to say big up to the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. I want to say big up to you people. Big up to everybody in Jamaica. Big up to everybody in America, England, Canada. Big up to everybody in the Caribbean. Big up to everybody in the continent of Africa. Yeah? Big up to everybody on the live. Yeah? Malcolm, big up yourself. Miss Love, big up yourself. Richard, big up yourself. Everybody that is on the live, big up on yourself. Yeah? Everybody that is on the For You page, big up on yourself. You understand? Love and respect. Love and respect are that we are dealing with. And I will say again to those PMP that is coming under my comment section being disrespectful, I'm going to mute you guys so you guys can't comment on any of my videos. Yeah? If you don't want to challenge me on what I said, challenge me. But don't be disrespectful. Yeah? Because I have never been disrespectful to any of you guys. That's what I mean? Be respectful, man. PMP, me know say the truth hurt. Me know say the truth hurt. You understand what I mean? Me know say it hurt. But that not say you must be disrespectful. You understand? You can't be disrespectful for the truth. All you have to do, take the criticism, right? And make yourself a better person. You understand what I mean? You can't be so ignorant. You know how much time you call Andrew thief and criminal and all of these things? I have never tell anyone I know about your mother. I have never tell anyone I know about your daddy. I have never classed any of you. Yeah? We take the criticism. We take it many times. You cuss labor right. You call labor right all different type of names. You disgrace our leader. You understand me? And we just take it. We just take it and we just relax. Why you can't do the same? Why you can't do the same? You do the same, man. You understand me? You learn to take criticism. You learn to take criticism. Why you can't take criticism? You believe say you believe say no more than criticism. If you not do corruption, we have to call out on the corruption. If you not tell lie, we have to call out on the lie. Because sometimes you say Andrew a lie, and sometimes you point out the lie where Andrew tell, right? And then a lie. You understand me? Many of the time you say PR stunt, whatever. You say all manner of evil. So you be respectful, man. And listen to me. You be respectful on all form of social media. Yeah? Any Jamaica Labour Party blog and live, you go up and you be respectful. Please, be a beg you. I don't stop it because it don't look good. And let me say one more thing. As much as you don't see me out here, I back for the Jamaica Labour Party and I back for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Remember, at the end of the day, we are Jamaicans. Yeah? And listen to me. No political party going to make me hate you, GC. Even though you support the PMP criminal organization. Yeah? Many of you who support the PMP, you don't hate labor right for what reason? Personally, you don't hate labor right because the people them are labor right. Me not hate nobody because GC or PMP. Me not hate you. So why GC going to hate me? Because I am a labor right. Eh? Remember this. We support our party and we support it passionately. Yeah? But at the end of the day, brethren, we are Jamaicans. We are Jamaicans. GC, oh, you're so fragile. I'm just using you as an example because you're a comrade. I'm just using an example, Bridget. I'm just using an example. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I'm saying, at the end of the day, we are Jamaicans. So let us live as one. We're not supposed to let no political party whatsoever at all divide us. Yeah? Let's all bless upon yourself, the people. Want to bless upon yourself. Have a good night. Have a good day. Good afternoon. Whatever time zone you guys are watching from. GC, you come late. Me don't know where you did it. You come late, Baza. Me don't know where you did it. You understand? But happy Easter to you. You understand what I mean? And to bless upon yourself, guys. And we saw you tomorrow. You understand what I mean? Blessings and honor, glory and power. God be with you now, guys. Blessings and love and respect. Yeah? Yeah, man. Free thinker. Big up yourself. You don't know anything already. Bless up yourself, guys.